Thinking of making your wedding cakes, birthday cakes, snacks, small chops, or delicious tasting desserts? Think Mix and Bake Confectionery and School. We bake cakes for all occasions as well as mouth-watering snacks and desserts. At Mix and Bake Confectionery and School, we also offer you the opportunity to learn and master the art of cake baking, decoration, and sugar crafting. You can also take your PME Professional Diploma course at Mix and Bake School, as we are recognized across the globe as a pioneer in the teaching of PME Professional Diploma course. We also stock a wide array of cake baking and decoration accessories such as cake decorating tools, edible photo machines, airbrush machines, wedding cake stands, cutters, and many more. Visit us at Ikeja 74 Ogunosi Road by Grammar School Bus Stop, Ojedubega, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0803 727 6296 or 0704 605 3415.
I'm Ikeolubi Obaku, the Chief Responsibility Officer of Mix and Bake. Today we will be teaching you a lot of Valentine ideas. Remember, we baked a Valentine cake in the last episode. Today you'll be learning how to decorate the red velvet cake. So please sit back and watch. Now, there's an episode we had taught you how to cover. So we will not be covering today. We will just be showing you the few decorations we have right in front of you here, the Valentine cake we have here. You could make your red velvet cake a heart-shaped because that's a traditional Valentine cake. You could go out of the box and make a round one. On the table, we have many of the things and tools and equipment we're going to be using to decorate the fondant cake we have here. We have the pastelage bowl. We use this cutter to get the pastelage bowl. We have the base, the border base. Like I said, in a previous episode we had done, we covered our cake with fondant. While the cake is still soft, we emboss with this. So after covering your red velvet cake with fondant, you emboss with a patchwork cutter. Then, looking at the side of this cake, you see scallops on the edge of the board. This is what you use to achieve that, the crimper. All you need to do is push it down into the fondant, pinch it together, and release it. That's the crimper. All these can be bought from Mix and Bake, confectionery, and accessories. Now, I'll be talking generally now about all the tools and equipment we'll be using for this design. Now, another thing you'll need is the pastelage paste. The pastelage paste is different from the fondant paste. The recipe will appear on the screen for you to see. The pastelage paste is what gives freestanding pieces like this because you can't achieve that with fondant. You dry overnight, like 24 hours, to be able to achieve this. We'll be doing that in the course of the teaching. The heart plunger, the heart-shaped on the sides of the cake, you achieve that with a heart plunger. The lip cutter gives you the lip design on the cake. Now, other things you'll be needing: cutting wheel, palette knife, rolling pin, modeling pin. Of course, the smoother is what you use in making sure your cake is smooth. Scissors and your brush. Okay, this is a color paste. You can see on the designs on the cake, we have orange, we have red, we have pink. Now, the traditional Valentine color is red, but the contemporary Valentine colors could be pink or even orange. And you achieve that with the paste color. All my paste is already been colored, so I'm just going to start by teaching you the different ways in achieving all these designs. All right? Now we're going to start with the base cake, the scallop or zigzag design we have on the base. This is achieved by rolling out your paste As you can see, I keep lifting up as I roll. If you don't lift up, there's a tendency for your paste to stick to your board. So I'm shortening on this and I press down. With my brush, okay, so that's how we cover the base of your cake, and you do the same thing to the other side until the whole base is covered. Now, I'm going to show you how we got this bow. Remember, we need this for the bow. So you roll out your paste. This time, pastillage. You push in to impress. You do a double. Now, there are different sizes of bow you can achieve. We have a long bow there. This is going to give us a short bow. So, basically, to stick it from one side to the other, we need to apply some water and we push in. And let this dry for about a day, 24 hours. Okay? I'm going to do a longer one with a different color, red. To get a longer bow, all I need to do is roll my paste longer than the first one. Again, my ribbon cutter, I emboss it into my pastillage paste. I do it twice. Now, for your information, you can also make a thin bow. This is a wide bow. You can make a single thin bow. It doesn't necessarily have to be this wide. So I'll make one thin one by the side. With my cutting wheel or pizza cutter, I cut off the excess. I cut to get a straight edge. To get a thin bow, to stick one side to the other, I apply some water or gum glue if you wish. I stick this side. Can you see we have a longer bow here? You leave to stand for a whole day. And to get a thinner bow, I do the same thing. Some water to stick. And that's a thin one. So you can vary the sizes, short, wide, long, or thin, depending on your preference. The next thing we're going to be showing you is the hearts on the cake. The hearts that represent love. Again, to achieve the lovely, different colored hearts we have on our cake to represent Valentine, we roll out our paste thinner than you would roll for the bow. With the hearts, you don't necessarily have to use pastillage. You can use just regular fondant. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be showing you how to cut is the red lip. We have a red lip, we have a pink lip, and we have an orange lip. You can see all these things are so easy to achieve. All you need to do is have the right cutter and the right tool, and that's it. You have it all done. So with your lip, the inner one, now another thing I would like to show you, I mean what you have on the cake is different, but you know you can vary this too, having a red inside and a pink outside, and same thing here, a red, a pink inside and a red outside. It just depends on what you want. Okay, now the next thing, I'll just show you how to place all this on the cake. The ones we have here, we've done them for the past 24 hours, so they are hard and dry. Can you hear that? These soft ones we just did today, you can't hear anything. It's still soft, you can't use it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now is brushing with water and sticking to my cake. And that's basically what you do till you finish up the cake. The same thing with the lip. While it's still wet, water, to finish up the pastillage bows, this time you would need royal icing. Royal icing is just a combination of egg white, and confectioner's sugar. You need a piping bag, you need a coupler, and you need a nozzle. As you can see, we've been using water to stick our pieces, but dry pastillage pieces cannot be stuck to your cake with water. It will fall off. That's why we need the royal icing to do that. So I'm going to finish up the already prepared cake with my royal icing. Now, these bows have not been attached. Before I attach royal icing, so this is what you get after arranging all the bows. Remember, with royal icing. I hope you like what you see. Please go back and try every bit of it. Remember, all the tools are available at Mix and Bake. I wish you all the best. See you for another episode next week. Stay blessed.